Perforin is a protein that's housed inside secretory granules of T cells. So when T cells deliver their cytotoxic payload to the target, what they're doing is releasing perforin into the synaptic cleft, into the little space in between the target cells in the synapse, along with granzymes. Granzymes are granule enzymes which enter the target cell and induce apoptosis. In order for them to enter the target cell, they absolutely need perforin. Perforin perforates or punches holes in the target cell membrane. So it does this by oligomerizing and forming a pore in the presence of calcium and inserting into the target cell membrane, so essentially punching holes in it. Then the granzymes can go through the plasma membrane, gain access to their apoptotic substrates and induce cell death. So without perforin, this whole killing process can't occur, and there are patients that are deficient in perforin, and obviously, you would have heard about the boy in the bubble, as obviously severely immunocompromised as a result. So one of the really big questions in the field that we still don't really know the answer to is how T cells protect themselves from their own perforin. So our publications have shown that there's nothing special about a T cell membrane. Perforin is also quite able to bind happily and insert into a T cell membrane. However, there's something about the degranulation process itself which is protecting perforin from coming back and binding onto the target cell, the T cell membrane rather, and inducing cell death. So T cells are protected from their own perforin, but we still don't quite understand what the exact mechanism of that is yet. Perforin requires a neutral pH to function. So when perforin is stored away in the acidic environment of a secretory granule inside a T cell, it can't do its job. So once it's released out into the synaptic cleft, where there's presumably a more neutral pH, although that hasn't been formally demonstrated, it's then able to oligomerize and form a pore and insert into the target cell membrane. There are other mechanisms in place which can prevent a T cell from being attacked by its own cytolytic mediators, and they are a family of proteins called serpins or serine protease inhibitors. So if there was some granzymes to escape into the cytoplasm of the T cell, T cells express high levels of these inhibitors that would quickly neutralize that effect.